Oh, me. Well, I'm headed back down the road to pick up my final load for today. We've had about 4 or 5 loads of merchandise and shelving and all kind of things that we were getting from the other parts store that we bought out. So we've had a real busy day today. Real busy. But it can be satisfying too. So hopefully this will be my last load for the day, and then in the morning we're going to get up and we'll start early and get some more of the shelving and everything that we've got at the other store. What I'm doing, for the ones that are just tuning in and everything, I bought out another parts store in an adjacent town in Kings Mountain, North Carolina. It had been in business about 65 years, 60 years, something. The parts store is actually older than me. So what I'm doing is I got all the inventory they had. I'm getting all the displays, all the shelving, everything that you can think of in a parts store, I'm getting. So that's what I'm up against right now. I'm just trying to do that and finish up for the day. Hopefully, I've taken I took a supper break a minute ago and ran in and got something to eat. Back at it again. People that are not in business don't understand that this is what you have to do for business. I mean, you basically you work till you drop sometimes. I mean, to be successful, I feel like I'm somewhat successful. You've got to put a lot of effort into it. I've been up since 6:30 this morning. I don't know what time it is right now, after 7, I think. I'm going after another, been at it all day today. And we got to, keep on keeping on. I mean, that's it, plain and simple. I just, there's not a easy way to put it other than hard work. I mean, there's a lot of other guys out there that do some of the things. I admire them too. J.C. Smith, I watched J.C. Anybody who watched J.C. Smith knows that J.C. is a hustler. He works hard. I'm proud to call him a friend. I like his work ethic, and that's the type of person it takes to be successful. Somebody that gets up, puts on their pants every day, works hard, doesn't complain, or if you do, don't complain too much. Just work steady at it, and don't worry about your age or whatever. I mean, a lot of people would say, well, why aren't you retiring? And I've said this many times, I don't want to retire. I'm of retirement age. I'm 67 years old. I've been at this in the trucking business since I was 16 years old. I started working at Carolina Freight on the dock down there, and at 16 years old, we would do football practice, and then after football practice, they would ask us to come work at Carolina Freight at night. We'd do that and work 4 or 5 hours at night after we'd been to school and everything else. But it gave me a good, strong work ethic. Made me some good money back then when I was 16, so I can't complain with that either. That's what it takes. But I enjoy good, hard, steady work. I'm not scared of it, and I hope people that hear me or see my channel or whatever will understand what it's all about that I like to do. I was telling JC the other day and some other people and I think too on one of the other chats that my kids have told me to take my cell phone and throw it in my casket when I'm dead, and during the service see how many times it rings, because you know I stay busy. I keep the phone hopping all the time, and it's a busy situation. But you know, busy can be good. Busy can be good. I enjoy what I'm doing, and that's the key to it. Get out here and work hard. Find something that you like. Work hard at it. And it doesn't seem like work is bad. Now well, I hope I reconnected there. Sorry about that. It's hey, truck driver. Well, I hope I'm back. Like I said, I'm in now. This for about a month. It's a very bad reception for all the cell phones. So bear with me if you can, and you know we'll try to you know keep communicating with you there. But I hope to have some exciting things to talk to to everybody about with my new store and everything. We're working with some things. Hopefully, we're going to be able to have well, I don't know how many people are still in there. I'm losing them. They're dropping off on me. I'm coming back little by little here. Hopefully, my signal's going to hang in there. If you can hang in and listen to my advice or whatever. Yeah, if somebody can give me a thumbs up or thumbs down on what the signal's doing now, I hope it's doing better now. Just about 2 or 3 mile section right there between Cherryville and Kings Mountain is bad. If anybody can give me a thumbs up, or let me see if I can get anybody who can give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the signal. I don't know how good or how bad it is right now. But anyway, back to the story. Like I said, I knew about this parts house going out of business at basically end of, well, I guess about the middle of July. And oh, hey, thank you, Tim. Better now. Yeah, I knew about the bad area right there. Thank you, truck driving lady. Yeah. Yeah, I have a bad area right there. Like I said, it's. I knew it when I was coming through there that I was probably going to lose some people because the area is tough right there to do anything. But getting back to my long, boring story, I guess. I knew of in the middle of July about this company going out of business, and I went and investigated and checked it out. Of course, it's like everything else. I worked my best I could to negotiate down to the price I felt like that I could afford, and what I thought would be fair for my company to get this. And I had to weigh a lot of situations. I mean, they have a lot of good shelving, merchandise, and things that other people wouldn't want. So they really needed to sell to somebody like me, because the average was not going to pay what they wanted for it. But all in all, I think I'll come out good. I kind of had a little. My wife was not too excited about it, but she's come around a little bit now that we're now that we have got it, and she sees how much we have gotten and how much is going to benefit the store, she's warmed up to it a little bit. Let's say that. But it's good to have a strong partner like I've got that can keep me in line. She's got a good head on her shoulder. She was a math teacher for 32 years, retired after that, and then went into the trucking business with me after she retired. And we have grown the trucking business to a pretty good size. And now she is with me with the parts house too. Well, she's with me with everything that I'll ever own. My wife of 48 years has been right there with me. She's been with me since I was 16 years old. She was my high school sweetheart. We married right after she graduated high school. She was in her first year of college when we got married. I couldn't do without her, so we had to get married, and just enjoyed the fact that we did. And like I said, been together 48 years, have 2 great children. We've got a daughter that's 47, got a son that's 45. Both of them I'm very proud of. Both of them are hard-working people also, and that's all a person can ask for, is, you know, someone to be a hard-working, good head on your shoulders type person, all that. And you know, we got to do it till the day we die, in my opinion. I'm just I lost one of my best friends over the weekend. I'm gonna mention that. I had a friend that's the same age as me. He's 2 months older than me, and unfortunately, he was a hard worker too. He was a real hard worker, and he had an accident at his dad's yard. His dad's 93 years old. I'm sorry about that. I had real business I had to deal with there. And I don't know if Amy still stayed in and everything else, but I kind of had to take that call. That was one of my drivers. And you can hear the encrypted, or I guess decrypted message. I don't know what it, but it is what it is. That's the trucking business for you. You know, between the parts business and everything, I stay busy, but I'm still happy about it. I'm still everybody, and I'm not ashamed of it. I'm 67 years old. But I feel most of the time, I try my best to be healthy and to enjoy life. I mean, what else have we got? What else do we have? I mean, we don't have a lot of choices other than, you know, like be happy. Something. I can't remember the tune now. Don't worry, be happy. I think that's what it was. Don't worry, be happy. And that's what I try to do. I try not to worry, because worry will really get you down. Worry will... Well, I'm down to Kings Mountain now. Whoops. I'm down here getting ready to pick up our last trailer load. We got this little trailer packed to the gills, and my F-150 pickup, we looked at it and they said, oh Lord have mercy, the springs looked like they were about to break on it. But right now I'm gonna back up to this. Larry's back there. He's gonna do a moan back for me. He's gonna guide me as I back up here, and we're gonna change out the ball. All right, got to get to the left a little bit. back up again here. Now straighten her up. And we are here. Yep, we're here right now. We can see, hold on a second. Larry, I think it's a 2-inch ball. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Hey, Tim. Checking for broken glass. No, I don't think we got any broken glass. But yeah, I'm checking, make sure that everything's okay. Let me check. I was checking. Just kidding. Okay, yeah. I've got to. Yeah. Hold on, Larry, and I'll switch. How far over do I need to go, Larry? Come straight back. I got it. Pull up. Cut to the left. Has that got it? You gotta put a block of wood under it. I got that 4x4 back there, hadn't I, Larry? It should be a 4x4 over here. Larry, you want me to pull back up so you can let it go underneath that? I'm gonna have to get up over on that one side on there and let you screw the jack back down. All right, tell me how far back. All right. You gonna be able to prop it up on that? We got a jack situation where we got the jack running all the way out. We're gonna have to, we got it loaded to the gills right now. What we got to do is let it jack back down, put the block of wood under it. Let's see if I, you need my help, Larry? Come on back. Okay. All right, well. We got one heavy load for this little, I'm about to bend my axles on this thing. We got some heavy things. We're looking at, we got brakes and axles and all kind of stuff in here. I'll get out one more time here and double check this. Hold on, Larry. Let me back it up just a hair. Let me back up just a hair. I'm gonna back up just a hair. All right. Yep, that's right. I don't want to be sagging in the middle, that's for sure. Oh man, we got such a heavy load there. I don't know who all's still in. Yeah, I've got a heavy load on this thing right now. Heavy load. And I'm gonna be about like what you said about like truck driving lady said, the watermelon. About like the watermelon trailers where you look at them and they're gonna look like a humpback horse. Go back here and see if Larry, hold on one second. Yep, that's about the way it's gonna look, Tim. Okay, yeah, just hold what you got, Larry. Let me pull up just a hair. Let it pull that latch. Yep, Tim, you about drew it perfect there. You go back and look at these axles. All right, good. Now I felt it latch in there good. That got it, Larry? Yeah, it's, as you hear it squeaking back there, I need to put some WD-40 on it. Thank you, Larry. I'll see you in the morning. So you left yours up there at the shop, didn't you? Your trailer? I mean, up at down at the house. Yeah. All right. I'll see you in the morning then. Oh me. Oh me. Success. Success. We're on the road again. My right-hand man, Larry Lindsay. He comes through with shining colors there. I tell you, he is dedicated, a very dedicated employee. Been with me 20-something years, and he is the epitome of dedication. I can tell you that, the epitome of dedication. And he never lets me down. I've got other people, but I can definitely say that about Larry. He never lets me down. And that's good. That's a good feeling too. That's a good feeling to have somebody like that you can depend on. Other people, I've had plenty of employees over the years, and I got about a third of them are just exceptional. The other third is average, you might say, that does their job and everything else. And then the last third, they're the pits. They're the pits usually. That's the ones that will work. Yep, I'm trying to get back on. We're I'm trying my best to get back going here again. I think it's connected again. All right, I'm back live again. I think. I think it's trying to go back live. I don't know. Okay, finally I'm going back live a little bit. I don't know how many have stayed with me. I'm trying to make sense of it. But I'm on the road again now. I'm on. Hey, Mechanic Mike. I'm sorry. I've been trying to do a little live streaming here. I've had a bad time of it trying to get this thing going. But I've tried to dodge all the bad Wi-Fi areas right now. I'm going a different direction back, so hopefully I won't run into that one real bad Wi-Fi situation. Hopefully it's a little bit better out here. Trying to get some of these parts back from the parts store that I bought out. We've been I think we've hauled 4 loads out today, I think, with merchandise and shelving and different things like that. Larry Lindsay, my right-hand man, he and I were just down here hooking up the trailer. We dropped it, we dropped one trailer. We had a tractor trailer down there, plus another flatbed, and then plus this enclosed trailer. And I had to leave the enclosed trailer, take the shelving and everything on the tractor trailer, get it up to have it powder coated. We got some great shelving. I'm excited about that. It's some older style. The guy that had the parts store had it specialty built, and it's real nice. I actually thought it was wood, and I got to looking. I said, "Well, doggone, that's metal." I said, "Well, I can have that powder coated." I looked at it, took it to my powder coat friend, and guy that's got a powder coat business that I use, and he's, "Oh yeah, we'll make that look like new money." So we're going to take that, make it look like new money, and I'll have me some shelving that looks like Napa blue, and it's really neat. It's unusual shelving, and I'm real excited about seeing that along with some of the other stuff, instead of trying to go out and buy the high dollar stuff that Napa wants to me to buy. Well, I call it high dollar. It's high expensive. It's not high dollar. Sometimes you can get some of this custom stuff like what this is. It looks better than these, you know, just same old shelving that they have. So that's what I'm going for. I'm going to go. Hey JC, glad to see you in there. JC, I viewed what I'm going to be shipping to you this afternoon. It looks good. I think you'll be impressed. I think you probably got some ideas of what it may involve. You know, that's the thing. I'm going to. I hope it will surprise you anyway. It was pretty neat when I found it and everything. I said, I know exactly who that's going to. Mr. JC. So when I get a few things here boxed up and everything ready to rock and roll, hopefully I'll get it up to Ho and have it up there for you. But yeah, we're out here working away. I've got, like I said, this I've lost count, fourth or fifth load that we have brought back from the other parts store. I know the young boys I've got working for me, they were sweating up a storm, and then that one got in late this morning, and I said, well, I got plenty of work to do, we'll work late. Well, he could have worked 2 more hours as far as his time clock was, and he came up to me, Mr. Mike, he said, do you mind if I knock off? He said, I'm tired. He said, I'm sweating. I said, yeah, you go ahead and knock off. I said, I'm 67 and Larry's 63. We're both out here working side by side with you, but you know, you're 22 and you can't take it. But that's the way it goes sometimes. You take it in stride. I mean, sometimes, you know, like I said, some people say I use that 4-letter word on them too much. Work. Yeah, and they're scared of it. They're scared of that. Or like, what is it? Oh, I'm trying to think of it in a second. Marcos would get a kick out of it if Marcos was in. Yeah, there's a lot with low work ethics. But you know, that's what you get today. Unfortunately, a lot of millenniums, and there are some that will work. I've had some that are hard workers too, but we are breeding a society right now that has they're getting educated for jobs that aren't there. You know, they're spending money that they don't have to get jobs that aren't there, and it's ridiculous. There's many jobs out there, pipe fitters, welders, carpenters, all those unglorious jobs, all those laborious jobs, labor-intensive jobs that the current society. Hold on, guys. I'm going to have to throw my Jake brake on. I'm heading down a little bit of a hill. I had to throw on my toe, and I didn't want that light to turn red on me and eat it up. But yeah, the trades. I guarantee you, know what I'm saying, that in Dodge, but she's getting the job done. This woman's getting the job done going back. It's hard to beat sometimes. Pick up a truck. I'm real tickled with this Dodge Dually. But yeah, the today's society, it's I don't know where it's going to go. I fear for my grandson. I don't know what he's going to be able to do one day, or what he's going to be up against. All I can do is just hope for the best there, and hope that he'll do good. Hope that we can teach him well. And I guess like the old Crosby, Stills, Nash young, teach your children well. And that's what you're going to have to do. Teach your children and your grandchildren how to work, how to survive, and maybe they'll do okay. Because not everybody's going to get free education, free health care, free this, free that. There's going to be a lot of people that still have to work. And I think you're going to be on top if you know how to do all these things. It's sort of like the story I know, I don't know if y'all have heard it or not. I remember hearing the story about this guy that he had plumbing problems, and he called out a plumber late one night, and he was a doctor, you know, and then the plumber came out and fixed the guy's pipes and whatever, and handed him the bill, and he said, "My God," he said, "I'm a surgeon and I don't charge that much." And the guy looked at him. He said, "Yeah, when I was a surgeon, I didn't charge that much either." So that's about what it's gotten to today. I mean, we got a lot of people out there that, if they look at the right situation, they can make more money in the trades than they can with a 4-year education. But so many people are scared of the old 4-letter word, work. And if they get to the point where they can do that, then they'll succeed. So I try to just get up every single day, put on my pants, and go to work as hard as I can all day long and half the night, and then go to bed and enjoy myself. And hopefully that's the way life is. I think it is for a lot of people. A lot of people that I talk to, people like JC that's online here right now. I think JC's still on there. JC, you can look at his videos. You can tell that the man's skilled, has a lot of talent, has a lot of self-taught talent, I would say. I don't think he's gone to trade school to get all the talent he's got. He's got a lot of it just through hard work and all that. So I think, I'm proud. Yep. I'm proud to call JC a friend. The time that I've known JC here, you can, like I said, guys, you can just go back and look at the videos. You can go back and look and see what he's done and what his wife and him have done. It's very, very humbling to see what they have done, and the success they have. So, when people get out and, when I see these people on the side of the road holding up a sign, and they feel like that they can't make a living unless they panhandle, it irritates me. Now, if a person was out there and they didn't have any skills whatsoever, I mean, their skill of holding up a piece of cardboard and begging for money is not much of a skill. And I've actually stopped some of these people that say, "We'll work for so and so," and you just tell them, hop on the truck. We'll go work. I've got plenty of work to do. They go, "Hey man, leave me alone. I'm making more money out here with this sign than I am really working." So, that tells you right quick where a lot of them are. And I mean, there's probably some. Yeah, most of them do. Most of them will turn you down. I mean, if you don't believe me, if anybody holds out a sign that says they will work for this or work for that, ask them, "Okay, I got plenty of yard work to do, or I got this." They'll tell you right quick, "No, I make more money begging and everything." I used to run at night down to the Raleigh-Durham area, and there was a guy that would panhandle down there at night, and he would come up to me. He would come up to you and say, "Hey man, can I borrow $20 worth for some gas?" He said, "My dad died and I got to go to his funeral." I said, "Really?" I turned down the guy. About a week later, he saw me out there. I guess he didn't recognize I was the same guy he'd already hit this story up to. He said, "Hey man," said, "could you loan me $20?" Said, I need to go to my dad's funeral." I looked at him straight in the eye and I said, "You mean you hadn't buried your daddy yet? You asked me the same thing a week ago." He didn't want to say a thing. He didn't want to say a thing. "Oh man, I just need the money, whatever. Get out of my life if that's all you got. All your life is just for making up stories," and most of them are. Most people can read into it that a lot of them are just making up the saddest story they can come up with. They're broke down on the interstate. They need to get home. They were trying to go home and their car broke down and they need money for gas or repair or something like that. There's so much of that that's not true. It's pathetic. And if it were true on everybody, I would not mind giving some money to a needy person. But for a person to beg like that and then to make up a lie it just irritates me that, you know, that they think lying's going to get them the money. But I digress. Well, guys, I tell you what, I am about to run into the bad Wi-Fi area again. It's been a good chat with everybody. I'm about back to my location over here in Cherryville, and I'm going to unload a trailer load and sort out a trailer load, and hopefully I can get a good bit done tonight and have some work for my guys in the morning. All right, JC, all you other guys, Lady Trucker, a few of the others I didn't get to, I'm driving, so I'm not getting to read everything. I'll catch y'all later, and I'm gonna call it a night for the chatting anyway. I got a lot of work to do. See you later.